been a pet shelter here on this site in Battersea in London since 1871, when the Battersea Dogs Home opened for the first time. Now, 145 years later, and renamed the Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, it holds the Guinness World Records title for the longest running pet shelter on the same site. To find out what goes on behind the scenes at this amazing pet shelter, we've come to spend a day with some of the staff and volunteers who work here. Hi there, hello. Oh, hello, who's this?
This is little Honey.
Oh, Honey, hello. So what's your jobs here then? Who are you?
I'm Annie Taylor and I'm head of the Canine Welfare and Training at Battersea.
I'm Sean, I'm the head vet at Battersea.
Okay, and Holly is up here for a checkup? What's the process?
She's going to be checked over by Sean to see if she's okay to be rehomed.
Oh, okay. Shall we go through?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lead the way.
We have to give them a check over, of course, because most of them, we don't know anything about them. We don't have any sort of prior history. So luckily with Honey, she's very sweet. She's only a youngster. I don't know how old she's only, but probably
she's 8 months old.
7 or 8 months.
And she did come in via the owner. The only thing is there was no record of vaccination. So Sean has already vaccinated her, and today he's just looking just to give her a check over and just check her heart as well, just to make sure that he's happy that she can now go into a home environment.
I think after today we can get her into a new home really quickly. And because she's really sweet, she'll be rehomed quite easily, you can imagine.
And there must be competition, is there, for people to take home certain dogs? Do you have more than one person wanting the same dog?
So I would think with this one, yeah.
I fostered this one and immediately I had a home lined up for her. So I've got people that have fallen in love with her, but they have another dog, so she has to be completely clear before I can do an intro. And if that fails, I think I have another 3, so they're all lined up. So she's got a very good fan club.
We've both been here about 25 years at Battersea, so I'm trying to think, how many dogs do you think you've fostered since you've been here?
I'd say definitely just over 700.
wow.
So a lot of dogs.
Lucky thing.
Good, that's all fine, it's completely normal. So really, the space guard's here well, so she's good to go.
Yeah. So Ali, where are we now then?
Okay, so we're in our sales area, and this is Barbara, who's
Hi,
one
Barbara.
of our many volunteers. And without Barbara, we wouldn't be able to do half of the things that we do here. And this is Ale, who is a greyhound, and he's an ex-racing greyhound on top of that. So he wasn't apparently very good at running, or winning, should I say, and therefore he was given away. So that's how sadly he ended up with us. Came in via another rescue, but he's absolutely adorable, aren't you, E? Barbara's a socialiser, so she comes in and spends a lot of time with our dogs in kennels.
A great job.
It is. It's very rewarding and relaxing for both of us, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
How long do you think you will be in here before being rehoused?
It's difficult, but we do have quite a few greyhounds in, so because we have quite a few, they don't tend to be picked as that family pet. However, for Ale, he could live with older children, so hopefully a nice family will pick him soon, because he really is adorable.
Yeah.
Really, most of them like a sofa to lie on, so they're quite couch potatoes really, and they like a fire. So that's the ideal greyhound home. A little bit of spurt of energy and then sleep most of the day. My type of kind of dog.
Yes,
really.
it sounds like it's my kind of weekend. So Battersea is also home to about 120 cats. We've come here to the cattery to find out what goes on. This is Rosa. Rosa works here. Rosa, what do you do here at the cattery?
I'm the rehoming team leader here, so I help our cats find homes, essentially.
So what happens here in this room?
So this here is our first floor, it's our rehoming floor. This is where cats come just before they're rehomed. We have 3 floors, so when they first come in, they'll come up to our 3rd floor and they work themselves down, and when they're ready, they come here.
Oh, okay.
So let's go and meet Pepper. What we want to do in the pens is give the cats as much choice as possible, so they can be on display to the public if they want, and Pepper's quite happily looking out the front of there at the moment, but when they want some quiet time, they want to go away and hide, they can get away from it all.
It's very nice, very relaxing. And how many cats do you have at any one time?
We can have about 120, so we've got 30 pens on each floor. And we can accommodate for pairs and mums and kittens.
How long do they stay in here before getting rehomed on average?
So the average length of stay across all 3 sites, so including Old Windsor and Brands Hatch, it's about 21 days. So that's really, really good. That they're not here for very long at all.
Yeah. Hi Ali, again. How are you?
Good.
So we're in a different part of Battersea now. So what happens here?
Okay, this is the exercise area. Not only do they go to the park, but here we can sort of like see exactly what they're about, see what their motivations are, and if they're really into toys and they're quite active, then we can maybe search for that more active type of home.
So Ali, who's your friend?
So this is Squirt, who's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier,
Hello.
and she's also belongs to me, but she's also an employee of Battersea. So she's been working, she came into Battersea because her owners didn't have time for her. And now she actually works for Battersea. So she goes into schools and helps with the education, goes into prisons, and she also visits the Chelsea pensioners.
Yeah.
Well, I just absolutely love working for Battersea. I just feel as passionate today as when I first started. Every day is very different, and it's really, for me, it's about these guys that come in, giving them that second chance. And we get lovely people that come in too, so we are quite lucky, aren't we?
The best job in the world.
I think I've definitely got the best job in the world.
So Ali, Sean and Honey, thanks very much for spending the day with us, showing us around and telling us what you do here. It's an amazing operation, so thank you. And say congratulations on Battersea's 145 years of rehousing dogs and cats from the same sites. As we say, you are officially amazing.
Thank you
So
very much.
yeah, well done.
Indeed.
It's,
And Enid's got a really good job now as well, just leaning on my arm doing nothing. Hey? It's turned out all right for you, hasn't it? I haven't been here as long as 1860. I'll just put that straight.